Welcome back to this crazy, hectic live stream. Are we live? Can you see me? Say hi if you can see me. I'm gonna recognize everybody who's here in just a minute. I'm actually trying to get to where everybody else is here in the convoy because I was distracted with something else. So we have 11 people in this convoy, and we are all sporting special trailers. Oh, no wonder I can't see anything. My tablet shut off. Hang on a second. There we go. Apparently Wiz is her. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to drop a pin at the truck stop where I need to go in so I don't miss the exit. That would be really bad. Everybody's up here waiting for me. I don't know how far away that is, but that's where it is. Bedrock is here. Welcome, Bedrock. So give me a second here to catch up and welcome everyone who's here in the audience. Pause Tech TV is here. Phantom is here. CXR is here. That's a new name. Could that be another name for Landon? I wonder. Lobo 1G is here. I am all over the road. Yeah, I was so busy worried about everybody else getting ready, I didn't get myself ready. In position, I mean. It was me all along. Let's see, Nicholas is here. We're going to be showing off some new trailer skins from Nicholas. He's worked very hard over the weekend to get these prepared. Actually, he did it on short notice too. Oblivion is here. Oblivion is in the convoy. Let's see. Striker is here. He's in the convoy. Thomas Berger is here. Good evening, Thomas. Rick Rashid is here, and he's in the convoy. Lurch is here, but he's not in the convoy or the chat. Labu is here. Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's. Turn off that caps lock key and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. That's no joke either. Lowrider is here. Train is here. Here's the exit. Mikey Doucette is here. Omega Trucking is here and in the convoy. Matthew Roth is here. Vigner is here. Wow, there's a lot of chat to catch up on. So we're all forming up here at this truck stop. Everyone who needed fuel hopefully has gotten fuel. Everyone who needs to refresh their clock with a fresh coffee hopefully has already done that. I'm going to do that in just a moment. As soon as I get pulled in here. Find a parking spot. And I'm just going to slide in here, try to pick up a sleep trigger. Okay, maybe I'll back in. Got it. Oop. Rolled right through it. There we go. This hat off of here. Let's see. Wiz Nation is here and in the convoy. Thomas, you say no sound? No, Bedrock, we don't have access to it, and we did something different anyway. That was the original idea. Brenton Doherty is here. Anybody else have trouble hearing me? Bugwash is here, and he's in the convoy. Tasmified, same thing, he's in the convoy. Vigner can hear me good. All right. Except for Rick Rashid. Man Eats in Peace, welcome to the stream. All right, good deal. So little hectic and chaotic start to this. Thank you, Matthew. Let me just take a quick coffee here. Okay, good, Thomas. So as I said, we've got 11 people in this convoy. And I am going to go over there where what was that? I can't have low air. Not already. So before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about what this particular convoy is all about and what it's not about. Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate that. So, originally had this concept because I usually think of these things at the last minute. I had thought about this concept late last week when I realized that today was Veterans Day in the United States, which also means it's Remembrance Day in other countries around the world, as well as it's not Volkstrauertag today, but that's a German a memorial event that happens in Germany in this same month. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that in just a minute. Let me bring everybody else in to the voice chat here, and then we will see what's going on, because I need to see what's going on. So it's next Sunday. All right, I'm back, guys. Willie, are you all coffeeed up? Willie?
Yes.
Okay. And you're in camera mode?
Yes.
Okay. So I am also in camera mode. So we have 11 people, as I said, in the convoy. But first, let me talk a little bit about this particular event. And I'm going to, back up first. I had the idea to do this convoy or celebrate this event late last week. And over the weekend, I asked Nicholas if he could whip up some skins. And I gave him some basic criteria for what I was looking for, which was something similar to Bedrock's custom trailer skin, because I like that idea. But Nicholas had a different idea, and we wound up going down that road. So let me tell you a little bit about what was his guiding principle with this. This event is not about war, politics, or flags. It's about memory, respect, and peace. And that says it better than I could have. So kudos to Nicholas Triple XN for coming up with these ideas and putting in this work on short notice and doing what I consider to be a bang up job on these skins. So what he did was he created 6 skins, one of which is not part of this event, but is available on Steam. There is no link in the description below, but in the Discord, I did post a link to it. If you would like to have access to it for your own trailer. But what he did was he came up with a series of 5 skins for this convoy event. One of which is for the United States, Veterans Day. This trailer that Willie has. And it is representative of what we celebrate here in the United States, which is Veterans Day. And so I want to talk about all these different events. So first I'll talk about Volkstrauertag, which is the People's Day of Mourning and commemorates members of the armed forces of all nations and civilians who died in armed conflicts. Its history in various forms predates World War I. It was first observed in its modern form in 1952. Remembrance Day, also known as Poppy Day, is a memorial day observed in Commonwealth member states since the end of the First World War to honor armed forces members who have died in the line of duty. The tradition of Remembrance Day evolved out of Armistice Day, November 11th, 1918, which is the last day of World War I, as I understand it. And Veterans Day, originally known in the United States as Armistice Day, it was renamed Veterans Day to honor military veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces. It is different than Memorial Day, held in May, and honors those who have died while in military service. So Memorial Day in the United States is in May. Armistice Day, or Remembrance Day, November 11th, today, is known as Veterans Day in the United States. But it is all tied together. It's to honor veterans and those who have died serving their countries in wars. So that's what this is about. So what I'd like to do, let me take a look at the chat again. I fell behind. I lost my place here. Thanks, Bedrock. Would have been nice to have you in the convoy, Bedrock, but I understand. Ignorance. I'm trying to work my way through this. Lest we forget, that is correct. So what I want to do, and by the way, so we have the countries that we are representing with these trailer skins are United States, Australia, and I'm using the Australian skin because we don't have anybody from Australia in this convoy. And so I did not want, I mean, it's a beautiful skin, I think. And I did not want this to go unrecognized. Unfortunately, it's the wee hours of the morning in Australia, so that on a weekday, and it's not a holiday as far as I know in Australia. So, I don't remember if I don't have the information on Nicholas's design theory behind this, but this is the rising sun effect, as I understand it, and the message: lest we forget, we will remember them, with the Australian flag and the Australian Army, I assume, crest with the wreath around it. So if I could get Pugwash, if you could pull out, please. Followed by Rick Rashid. Just pull forward so I can get a clear shot. And then go into camera mode. This is Pugwash's truck skin, and this is the United. That's good. This is the United Kingdom Armistice Day. Now the philosophy here was to put most of the information or the graphics subdued, except for the poppy. Oops, I didn't mean to take a picture. It looks pretty good in my opinion. Let's look at the back with the message, lest we forget. More time. Now I will take a picture on purpose. Okay, thanks, Pugwash. If you could pull forward and then Rick pull up, please. Good, thank you. In Flanders Fields, lest we forget. So we've got the Canadian maple leaf, as well as the field of poppies, Flanders Field. And the back of the trailer. Okay, thank you. What else we got? Striker, can you just pull forward until you're roughly even with Willie's nose? This trailer skin, yeah, keep coming up. So that the front of your truck is roughly even with the front of Willie's truck. No, straighten out. That's good. Volkstrauertag, or the People's Day of Mourning, representing or remembering those who have died in all conflicts. Let me grab a shot of the back. I did not know anything about this particular memorial event. I actually had to do a little research on it, and I assume Nicholas did as well. Okay, that's good. What else we got? Well, I think most everyone else has the one of the. Have we showed everything? And actually, I also wanted to feature Willie's truck design. This is an SCS truck skin that's available. I don't know if it's a DLC or part of a DLC or if it's stock, but it's relevant to him because Willie is retired Navy or was in the Navy. He's retired and he was in the Navy. Sorry, I misspoke. What am I missing here? So we've got, we've looked at the British or the UK, Canadian, Australian, US, and German. Okay. So everyone has got one of these skins on their trailers. Let me catch up with the chat here. Hey, Susan. I got a trailer skin here for you. Matt Walter, what's that about? I can't restart the stream. It will end the stream. I don't want to do that. Canada is called VE Day and Remembrance Day. Okay. Well, VE Day, I think, is victory in Europe. Remembrance Day is based on Armistice Day, which is the end of World War I. Well, Matt, that's just going to be on your end. So you probably need to restart something on your end, or it'll just clear up on its own. And of course, Pilot Bro has got the answers. And by the way, let me. No, I'll get to that in a minute. Train has to leave. This is stock SCS skin. It was one of my favorite skins before VTC days. Okay. Along with the Marines. Okay. So, Matt, you may just have a local internet issue. It's just, it happens. All right. So, Susan, since you, I don't know if you're here for this, but this is the skin that Nicholas designed to honor Remembrance Day in Australia. So, there it is. Let me get back in my truck so I can go into the map mode. So, we have a load of, what do we have? Beverages. We picked up here in St. Louis, and we're going to take to Ogden, Utah. So we're going to drive across the U.S. And now along the way, and I'm going to feature each driver's truck and trailer once we get underway. And we've got a few people with stories to tell for their own service or that of someone that they know. And yeah. Let's see. So Bugwash, look after Rick for me. Let me double check my notes one last time before we get rolling. So we have in the convoy today, Drive 1808. He is a veteran with the British Royal Engineers. Rick Rashid, a veteran of the Canadian Armored Recon Forces. Pugwash. Willie, the U.S. Navy veteran. Taz, U.S. Navy veteran. Wiz, Omega Trucking. Shorty, U.S. Army veteran. And myself, a U.S. Army veteran. So, let's get underway. And we'll get back to it. Like I fell behind again. Yeah, Matt, I'm not going to interrupt the whole live stream because one person's having problems on their end. So just so you know, it's got to be something there. Okay, very good. All right, I am going to lead the way out of here. And I'm going to get on the interstate, and we're all going to get on. And we're going to head on down the road.
Just before you set off, Boomer, I can't see you or Willie.
Okay, should I go behind him?
I see Willie. I don't know where you are off the top of my head. This load's heavy, 44,000 pounds.
Then follow me, Drive.
Yeah, hold on, Striker. Let's let Drive get behind me.
Yeah, he can't see you, that's the issue.
I've just run into the back of somebody.
He's going to be driving by feel. Thanks, guys. And if I didn't already say it, I will not be doing shout outs during this convoy live stream. Let's see, that's not the right place to turn. It's the next one. And I got a red light.
Of course you do.
So we will be traveling of a distance of over 1,200 miles today. This will probably take us about an hour and a half. We're already 30 minutes in. Sorry, Striker.
Could be worse.
It could. Striker has to work tomorrow and it's already late for him.
9:30 at the moment, so.
Go ahead, Pugwash.
Go on, Rick. I'll bring up the rear. It's okay.
Moving over to the center lane. It's not me reading the chat, Striker.
I know.
I'm just swerving.
Just
All right,
for
I'm gonna pick it up to 60, I think. Or wait, how are we doing back there?
I believe not everyone is on the road again.
Okay, I'll keep it around 50 then.
I'm tail end and I'm just coming to the end of the road to the garages. Just about to reach this slip road.
We have a way station ahead.
If you want to get in front of me, go ahead.
I got a green.
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 Yeah, green.
You need to jump the daytime soon.
Yeah. There's somebody coming out of the scale shortly.
Okay, I'm tail end and I've just entered the highway.
Okay. You want to give us some daylight?
Sure. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Green light on the scales.
I got a green light.
Got a green light.
All right. As soon as y'all catch up, we'll start the. I'll move over. Yeah, the drive-by. We're gonna do a drive-by.
Oh, I got a red.
Well, all right. I'm slowing down to 45.
Green light for me.
I I've got a red. Surprise, surprise.
That's an interesting idea. Nicholas suggests we just run those. Might be a good idea.
I was considering it and just throw in the fine out of the window.
Yeah. Submit an expense report.
It's all right. Boomer's paying the fine.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Takes a while for 11 trucks to link up.
Well, it was kind of hard to do with that red light back there. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. I'm just recognizing and acknowledging the reality. Whoops. Yeah, pilot, it's hard for me to do that. I don't even know if I could do it. If I was the one who got the red, I'd probably pull in just because that's normal. Still doing 45 up here. Drive, how far back are you?
I'm behind Striker. I've got you and Willie back on site again.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go by if you want.
I'll stay back here behind you.
Well, pilot, that's because we are going to do a drive-by. Once we get all up to here together. Maybe we're close enough. Yeah. All right. As soon as this car goes by, I'll move over.
Low traffic, right lane, bud.
All right, drive.
Okay, I'm going to take it up to 55.
And there is Drive with his truck and trailer. Striker. Willie. Got Shorty coming up next. What's your speed, Shorty?
60.
60? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and crank it all the way up to 65 until you catch Willie.
Speed limit is 60.
Oh. Never mind.
Speed
Hey,
limit up
Thor.
to 70 ahead.
Now it's 70.
There's Shorty. Sorry. Oh.
Whoop.
Shorty,
Whoa.
Shorty,
Oh,
Shorty's having an all over the road trucking adventure. Speaking of Shorty, wait till you see his new trailer skin when we do his convoy. Another masterful job by Nicholas.
Kicking it up to 65.
And here comes Wiz. His new truck skin really matches with that trailer.
More slow traffic right lane. Look.
Yeah.
yeah. We have a Jeep now.
Next up is Casey, Omega Trucking.
Very slow traffic ahead, both lanes.
Yeah.
I have scales coming up ahead. I'm ignoring the lights.
Okay, Oblivion. And for those who don't know, Oblivion is from Lithuania. And he's sporting the Canadian trailer skin.
Got the green on the lights.
I got a green as well.
I got a red.
Next up is Rick Rashid from Ontario, Canada, sporting the Canadian trailer skin. I got a red. I'm going to ignore it. This is a one-time thing. Next up is Tasmified. Taz is also a veteran of the United States Navy. Rick Rashid is a veteran of the Canadian military.
Down to 45.
I can sense Pugwash coming up.
Yeah. Once I
Heading
finish
traffic.
playing with the traffic. Okay.
Middle lane
I'm
as soon as you
through.
come off that exit, Striker.
I'm through.
Exit right ahead.
Coming up on your right hand side.
There he is, Pugwash. And I guess I'm going to have to get in the right lane now. Did we get all the way over or just in the center lane?
All the way.
over.
All the way over.
Center lane.
now that I'm in the rear, I gotta catch up. I think. No, wait. Casey, are you behind me?
Casey's behind you, I think. He was coming out
Oh.
the scales when I came through.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I kept thinking you were the tail end Charlie.
Speed limit 65 where I am. I'm maintaining 50.
Okay. Shorty Nicholas is asking how many shots you've had.
Oh, I don't know. Probably a whole bunch.
With the way you're weaving and bobbing. I think he was reacting to me. I was drifting into his lane. Yeah, Vigner, that's not a Swifty. A Swifty is an accident that you cause.
Stay to the right here, Striker.
Yep.
Oh.
Now the going a little bit wonky on me, so I'm trying to correct, but I overcorrect, I guess. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what's going on there.
Casey, go ahead and hop in the right lane or the left lane and pass me. You got to get in the right lane, though. So this is Casey. I guess I'll move over. We don't weave and bob into one another.
Right lane ends.
So that's everyone. I'm going to have to look at my notes here in a minute. So, in preparation for this convoy, I've asked everyone if they have a memorable story, either from their own personal military service or that of someone that they know, or from a memorable experience from a Remembrance Day event in their own lives. So, since I can't look at my notes right this moment, I'll start with Drive.
Oh, so you want me to lead and tell a story at the same time? What
Yeah.
could possibly go wrong?
Don't worry, I've got my catcher's mitt on. No problem.
So this is a story from not long after I joined the army. Like Boomer said, I was Royal Engineers. Every engineer in the British Army is taught engineering, so bridge building, mine laying, watermanship, and things like that. And then the individual then goes off to learn their particular trade within the engineers. My particular trade was what we call plant operator mechanic. So for you guys, I think in America, I think you call them machine operators. So it's basically your 360 excavators, bulldozers, large tippers, big Tonka toys basically. And this story was when we were deployed to the Falklands for 4 months. And if you've never been to the Falklands, imagine an island with nothing on it, and that's the Falklands. Even there are no indigenous trees to the Falklands. Even the trees that you see on the Falkland Islands are actually imported and planted. So needless to say, there's not a lot of entertainment on the Falkland Islands apart from going to the gym, going to a swimming pool, or going to a bar. And after a while, after 4 months, it starts to get a little bit monotonous. So we, as a troop of plant operators, decided that we were going to have a party. Now, this is towards the end of the tour. It's May. It's in the South Atlantic. It's actually winter time. down there, and the snow in the Falklands doesn't fall vertically, it falls horizontally in the Falklands because it gets that windy. So we decided we were going to have a beach party. Now, beach party in the snow, with the snow coming down horizontally, we thought was not a good idea. However, we had some large hangars which we keep our plant machinery in, and we knew where a beach was. So we deployed a couple of bucket loaders down to the beach, 3 tippers. We emptied out our plant hangar, and we spent 2 days shipping genuine sand from the beach and tipping it into our plant hangars to make a beach. So after 2 days of construction, we actually had a good 6 or 8 inches deep of sand. We had a storage tank of water for a swimming pool. We actually had a barbecue going in there, a volleyball net. We rigged up a diving board. We even had a tiki bar in there. We put out invites. And because Mount Pleasant Airport down in the Falklands is so big, we had to lay a bus on so some of the Royal Air Force guys and girls could come down. So we're watching these guys and girls get off the bus, and there are guys dressed in just a pair of Bermuda shorts, flip-flops, and carrying ironing boards, because obviously we had no surfboards. We're coming off at this junction. And there's women coming off these buses in bikinis and sarongs and flip-flops and everything else. And we just had a wild night, as you can imagine, drinking and just enjoying ourselves in this hangar. Obviously we had what we call hangar heaters as well, big gas-powered hangar heaters that we had in there for a couple of days to warm the place up. And we just had a really great night, just having fun, drinking and getting to know a load of people. And it took us another 2 or 3 days to strip the whole place out with the plant machinery after that and reinstate the beach. But it was just fun times.
Wow. And I know I've heard part of that story before, but it's still hilarious. And it's entirely indicative of most military guys with lots of heavy equipment and crazy ideas. Nice. Anybody? Oh, Wiz has got an emergency. He had to leave. TXR, I don't remember what engine I'm using. It's probably one of my Zeemods modded engines. List of mods is in the description below.
After you guys have turned left off that junction, the speed limit does up to 60. I'm only maintaining 45 at the minute.
Okay. What have we got left here? I didn't realize we were gonna... Oh, this is gonna be a shortcut sort of around Omaha, I think. I think once we get back on the freeway for Interstate 80, at some point we're gonna have to stop for coffees again. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
6 hours left. Almost
Really?
7.
Oh, yeah, I've got just over 6 hours. So
I have traffic lights on
I guess
red.
it's fine.
My speed limit dropped down to 25.
Gordy, are you okay up there? You're weaving around all over the place.
I'm alright.
That's why I'm keeping my distance.
Well, a good idea, because my monitor is getting wonky. The whole thing going jerky.
Well, Rick Rashid,
Not supposed to
I hope you've got a story to share with us about your time in the Canadian military.
Sure. Well, I I signed up with the Army Reserve. That was my first step. I tried to join when I was. I knew the date was you have to be 17 years old to join the reserve. I applied at 16. They let me in because of my height. The following Friday, after I signed up, they have a mess at the armory, and I went in, sat down, had a Coca-Cola because I was too young to drink. And the platoon corporal comes up to me and he says, "What are you drinking?" I told him I was drinking Coca-Cola. He says, "No, you're not. You're having beer with us." So he said, if you're old enough to join, you're old enough to drink. So, and that was it for my reserves, and we did summer basic training, and that was a lot of fun. We also
railway crossing, red lights. Sorry,
Yep.
Rick.
no, that's okay. We also wound up having a lot of fun firing different weapons and hand grenades, and in the Canadian military we were using the FNC-1 and the FNC-2 7.62 millimeter. After that I got hooked on military life and decided to join Armored Recon, and I did my basic training in Chilliwack, British Columbia. Wow. And then I stayed in there for 5 years. I was attached to a Leopard 1 tank. I did the loader's job for 5 years. After that, I signed up with the service battalion and did heavy transport, tanks, armored personnel carriers, deuce and a halves to different military bases in Ontario. And I did that for another 5 years. So I was 10 years Canadian military, and that's, I could share some other stories, but it's going to take a while, so.
Okay. We probably have some time, but maybe let's see how we go.
Train.
Yes, Nicholas, I have OCD. Welcome, Carlin. Glad you made it. So Vigner's asking, Rick, Vigner's asking if you're excited that British Columbia is coming to ATS.
Let's see how they do with Chilliwack. If they detail it, that'll be nice. Mind you, the base has been closed where I did my basic training, CFB Chilliwack. Wow, I think it closed in the late 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Late 90s, early 2000s. I'm not sure, but yeah, the base is closed.
That's pretty neat, Thor.
Train coming.
I'm sitting at this red light back in town. Should go green any moment.
Train.
Yeah, I kind of said that.
We got a slow-moving tractor up ahead. I'm gonna go around him. Who's ever behind me?
Thank you for telling me there's a train coming. I heard him really loud too.
I think
I did say train.
Yeah, I know. I must have ran in the back of you.
Speed limit drops to 35.
well, nobody's behind me.
You stuck behind the tractor, Taz?
No, I got right by.
Take on right at these lights. Lights are red. I'm
Well-
going to sit on a red. Allow everybody else to catch up a little bit.
Was that train like in the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
That was a train in the middle of nowhere, right on top of the line. I literally had about 10 yards to stop.
Wow. Okay, because I see you two behind everybody else. Okay, I see my first railroad indicator. Okay. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have expected a train to be crossing here, but in real life it would. I just passed it. No train for me.
Should be a tractor ahead, so.
Well, it's behind me, lights turning red when it's turning.
And we got slow traffic.
I wish there was no train for us, but, you know, that's what happened. I was going to pass Bugwash because he was hugging the right lane.
I think I'm coming up on the tractor, but he's actually behind another truck. I don't know if it's a tractor or not. No, it's two different trucks. It's a, looks like a dump truck. I'm gonna try and pass these guys. Oh, no, never mind. Oncoming traffic. Which just disappeared.
Red light.
I can't make it. I don't want to have a head-on collision in my own live stream.
Drops to 45, 35 town. Oh, never mind, 25 in town.
Yeah, it's slow through town, then it picks up on the other side of town. We're still just doing 40 up ahead.
A car is coming up on the opposite lane there, right?
Okay, I see Pugwash and Casey at the right turn.
And I just gave the boss a yellow and a red.
All right, I just got into
We're almost at the 80.
I'm at the
Mexican.
I'm at the light, but
Take
it's
the,
green. I'm just waiting for traffic to pull through.
Take the left lane here, fellas, on the 80.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
I just blocked the car behind us.
I'm stuck at that red light behind someone else. Well, Buckwash, would you like to tell your story now, or wait until after you get on 80?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I've not got a personal military background. I've got obviously 30 years as a British cop, doing armed response and everything else, and I've actually trained. Most of our training is done with the military, mainly the SAS. But going to war experience, I have to. Doing my ancestry, I found that my grandfather's brother was killed at Passchendaele. His body was never recovered, so he's in an unmarked grave. His name is on a wall in one of the big cemeteries. I've got some of his bits and pieces, his war record, and that's a nice little bit. I've got a photograph of him. He was only a young lad. He was about 20-year-old, and he'd not been there long at all. And it more or less his first couple of battles or over the top, he he didn't return, obviously. But the other one relates to me, where if it had gone as my father had hoped, I wouldn't be here, because he wanted to join the Navy. He had a very good mate. Him and his mate wanted to join the Navy during the war. And they went through all the process of getting almost, well, to the dockside. In his normal everyday work, he was a miner. Living in Wales, he was a miner. And at the time, mining, steel workers, they were a protective job. They didn't want people leaving those jobs. But he'd managed to slip through the net. And he'd got literally to the side of the ship, boarding the ship with his mate. And they would go in and check in his paperwork and his previous history. And it pops up on there, coal miner. So the staff officer on the side of the ship said, "Turn around, sunshine, back to Wales and get back down the pit." Which he wasn't very impressed with. His mate went onto the ship, and off he went, sailed away. About 4 or 5 weeks later, after that, they'd boarded the ship. It was the hood, and it was sunk. His mate went down with it, lost his life, and my dad came home and went down the pit. As I say, if that hadn't have happened, I wouldn't be here. So,
Wow.
two different sides of war, I guess.
I'll bet there's a million examples of stories like that over the past century. Wow.
But literally to get to the side of the ship, more or less one step away from boarding the ship with his mate. And they would have both been in the same place because they were both signed on as stokers, so they would have been down in the bowels of the ship anyway. And it literally took a direct hit and went straight down, so he wouldn't have been able to get out if he'd been on there. So lucky, unlucky, whichever way you look at it, is he lost his best mate, but he sort of lived to tell the tale.
Yep. And for those who don't know, the Hood was in a sea battle early in World War II with, I think, Prince Eugen and what was the big ship?
Bismarck.
The Bismarck.
Bismarck. The
Yeah.
Bismarck. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I believe it was the Bismarck that landed a blow on the Hood, and it went in. The shell went to the ammo bunker, or the powder bunker, I think, and the ship literally disappeared.
Yep. Just exploded, and there was nothing left when they looked. Nothing but a cloud of dust. That was it.
So it happened quick. Well, there were like 3 survivors
I think there were 3. Yeah.
out of
Oh,
1,700 people.
I think it was over 1,700 naval officers on there, and
Huge tragedy.
It was the ship for the British Navy at the time. The Hood was but apparently it was, it had been due to be overhauled and thicker armor plating put on it, and they've always argued that if that had happened, it might not have been sunk, but that's no good. In hindsight, that doesn't help really.
Right.
1 second. Maybe we should head to the next parking lot.
I'm already on it. We have a pull-in with a sleep trigger and a viewing point, but we also have, just past that, we also have a large truck stop by the looks of things.
I'm pretty far behind, I think. Yeah. Oops.
If it's all right with the rest of the convoy, I'd like to try and head for the truck stop. There'll be a bit more space for us all in there.
Good idea.
Yep, sounds good to me.
And you're right about that, Vigner. It's one of the most famous battles of the Atlantic, or well, World War II, early on. Was it in the Atlantic or was it? I can't remember the.
I think they were in the North Atlantic, just coming out of the well.
Okay.
In the Straits, I think it was, which is fairly close, but they'd been sort of chasing each other and popping off shots at each other for quite some time, and then obviously there was the lucky shot that just wiped them out.
Yeah, Vigner says it was just west of Iceland.
Yeah.
So the Iceland-Greenland gap.
Yeah.
What
Just
ship
a
finally
heads up,
sunk the...
we're coming off at the next exit.
Yep.
What's that, Willie?
What ship finally sunk the Bismarck? Was it the Prince of Wales?
I think it was the ferry torpedo planes.
I think they put a couple of torpedoes into the tail end of it, and it had lost its rudder and steering, and it just kept circling round and round, and they finally moved in and just basically obliterated it. It was just a sitting duck.
Yeah, and the sister ship in the harbor in Norway was a big boy, I believe, was a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that. They bombed that before it even got out of its moorings, because it was well hidden. It's taken them quite a while to find it, apparently, where it was in the fields. But they managed to get an RAF strike on it.
Thor mentioned that the battle took place during the Denmark Strait.
Yeah, that's what I say, the Straits. Well, we class it as the Straits. It's they chased each other for quite a while, and they sort of played cat and mouse with each other for a couple of days, I think.
Ooh, this must be the exit.
You got Mexican jumping beans in your trailer there, Shorty? His trailer's jumping up and down. I'm like, that's pretty scary.
Cool Otters Gaming, welcome to the stream.
He's not used to being tethered to the earth. He should have taken off into orbit by now. He's probably got his boosters going, ready to shoot off into orbit.
We're all just gonna pull into this truck stop up here and get a fresh coffee, and if anybody needs fuel, or I don't know if there's a repair place here. Anybody needs that?
No repair place, but I don't think we need that.
No.
So, where's Drive?
I am just coming through the pumps behind you.
Yeah, I need to get a little fuel, I guess.
The non-jumping fuel.
Yeah. I hope it's non-jumping.
Omega, are you resting there? We need the parking lot.
I'm waiting for Drive to drive by, so we can continue.
to drive by.
Did you get a trigger there, Pugwash?
Yeah, I can't be bothered to park. I'm just gonna rush out the way. okay for fuel.
I gotta figure out where parking is.
I'm wondering if it's worth Oblivion. Yeah, I was going to say if you go alongside me, Oblivion, maybe. Or are you going for a sleep trigger?
Actually, I think now that I've driven past the fuel pumps, I'm going to go in and get some fuel, just in case.
I'm okay. I'm going to wait up here somewhere.
As I'm going to swing around you. Oh, what are you doing?
What?
Never mind.
Guys, come on, if you rested, leave the parking lot. The others want us to rest on that. Omega just sleeping on the spot.
We're waiting for our convoy leader. He's not moving yet.
I'm here.
Yeah, then move.
If we
There's
moving out
room.
to-
There's plenty of room for everybody here.
My air? Can't be air.
Plenty the room, but we need to rest, so... You see the other spots are closed. Another ones need to find the way.
There should be plenty of parking spots.
Yeah, but in this parking lot, some are closed.
There's parking on both sides of the of the truck stops.
I should get some fuel while I'm here.
Yep,
Can
if
we
you
go
need
on?
it.
Now I'm trying to find a parking spot here.
Pretty easy.
See, where's Drive?
Drive is waiting at the exit.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for him to finally drive. Now's the time I wanted to be done with the convoy and not be halfway through.
Yeah. So Bedrock says he doesn't have any cool stories like you guys, but I did have to build my own porta potty out of 55-gallon drums, cut in half, in 2003 during Operation Iraqi Freedom. That's kind of cool. I mean, you know.
Carry your own porta potty with you.
Has everybody got fuel and coffee?
Yes.
I had to go steal
ages
some
ago.
cornbread for myself, but that's in the real world.
Okay. Oblivion, Shorty, you guys ready to roll out?
Yep. I'm all set.
We're out on the road already.
Now you tell us.
Go ahead, guys. I'm bringing up the rear.
Come on, guys.
Come on, drive.
Come on, drive.
Yeah, it says we still need 40 minutes. And yeah.
Oblivion? Did he leave?
Yeah, he's out. Oblivion's out, I think.
No. He's
Oh,
still back
Pugwash is
here. I'm
out.
wondering if maybe he stepped away from his computer.
Yeah, it was Pugwash.
Oh, it's raining.
Okay, Willie, go ahead of me.
Yeah.
Get out
Right here.
Oh, you just pull off and brake again. Come on.
And once we get back on the highway and farmed up again, Willie, you'll be the next one to share your an old Navy tale.
Okay.
Okay, and Oblivion says he'll be back in a minute. All right, Oblivion, we're gonna roll. Go ahead, Rick.
I'm going to keep it around 45 on the highway till everybody catches up.
This is quite a rainstorm here. Well, I mean, it's just raining. And once I get out on the freeway, I'll go ahead and flash the time. I'll let you know first. This time.
Mm.
Thor says his army story is that he tried to join the submarines 3 times, but didn't get in because of back problems. All right, I'm going to change the time in 3, 2, 1. I was hoping it would stop raining.
No.
Oh. Shit, it got worse.
If there are no delays, we'll be able to make it before we have to rest again, I think.
Yeah.
But
I've just gone
barely.
through a way station. I've got a green light.
I got a red.
Choose if you want to ignore it.
Okay.
I can't.
I just passed somebody's trailer in the left lane. There was no
Did
truck
you,
attached to it.
Did you wave?
Just a trailer.
Yep.
I was like, wow, never seen
That's a
that before. Okay.
That's a graphical glitch. Happens. I've seen one.
I go away from the scale. I need it.
I got a green.
Coming up on your butt, Rick.
Yeah. I got a red.
You can. I got a red. I'm going past it.
Okay, I'll go past it then.
It's gonna hurt our hardcore scores, but you know.
If we're breaking the law, we're breaking the law.
Right. So go ahead and pick up your speed. You can catch up to everybody.
This truck's it doesn't have a very powerful engine in it.
Oh, only 600 or so. Oh, someone went off track.
That was, well, Amiga, I think, was in the right-hand lane. I just followed Taz.
I'm gonna have to let this guy in because he's gonna push me out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Taz swerved and I followed him.
We're fairly close together, so I'm going to up it to 60.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Did you get past that truck merging, Boomer?
Yes.
Come on, Willie.
Yeah,
You were able to
I was.
slow down.
No, I saw him coming. I just moved over.
Low traffic on the right.
Casey, where are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, Shorty's Shorty, can I get in front of you?
Sure, go ahead.
Your trailer's bouncing up and down like a jumping bean.
Well, get in front of me.
It's distracting me.
Risk driving past.
Okay, we're holding at 60 up at the front.
Okay. Shorty, are you having trouble maintaining speed?
Slow down so they could pass, so I wouldn't bop into them.
Okay.
All
right. Well, if you'd like to share your story or your remembrance.
You know, I wanted to say this, and I'm sure a lot of people know this, but the reason that this day is on the 11th of November is because Armistice Day was actually on the 11th day of the 11th month of the 11th hour. That's when the armistice was signed. So I thought I'd just mention that. So, yeah, I spent 8 years in the Navy. And,
blasted truck stop right in the middle of the road.
Good, Willie.
So I spent 8 years in the Navy. And one of the stories I have is kind of comical. We were pulling into Toulon, France. And the Toulon is very narrow. The channel is very narrow. In fact, it's one way in, one way out. If you have a man overboard, it's hard to turn to get out of the way. And we had a guy that was looking for attention, and he was crying to the chaplain and everything. His girl sent him a Dear John letter, and he threatened to jump off the ship. And he did. But what was comical about it is the boat that we used to rescue, being that I'm a signalman, I was the boat signalman, is a motor whaleboat, which is like a floating bathtub. And we're bouncing up and down in the waves looking for this guy, which we eventually found him. But the story goes that he just jumped overboard on a dare. Somebody dared him to do it, and he did. And he did get a free pass back to the States, though. And that's my story. They were checking him for his mental capacities.
Or his lack of mental capacities.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but he was lucky because the water was kind of choppy. It was very cold, and my blues got very wet, my dress blues.
Yeah.
And everybody else that was in their dress uniform. Because we were about to man the rail going into Toulon, France, into the naval station there. When this happened. So, yeah, that's my story.
So they sent him home?
Yeah, they sent him home. I don't know if they court-martialed him or anything, but they sent him home. And that's it.
Okay. Give me a second to get around this traffic, and I'll look at my notes. Plus, Bedrock has got something in the chat to share. I'll try to read it in a minute. Well, I don't know if okay. He says, do you know what happens if you mix 5 gallons of gas and 1 gallon of diesel instead of 1 gallon of gas and 5 gallons of diesel? Wait, what? Oh, okay.
I would imagine you'd probably lose your eyebrows.
Well, jeez, what is up with this guy? Anyway, to do that, to burn down the porta potty material. Hang on. I'm
Wolf.
maneuvering around this guy in front of me. It'll blow up and rain porta potty material down on you. Wasn't there a scene in the movie? That movie. It was the second in that. The second movie. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. It was. I think it was a Spielberg movie.
Band of Brothers or what?
No. This was based. This was based during the just before and during the Vietnam era.
No idea.
Full Metal Jacket.
No.
No, that's Stanley Kubrick.
Platoon?
Forrest Gump.
Platoon.
Platoon,
No.
yeah.
No. It wasn't a hardcore war movie. It was more of a comedy. Sort of.
Hot
It was
Shots.
a coming of age movie with Harrison Ford and the little Opie from
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard. He was in it. He was an adult. He was married to Cindy. What's her name?
Can't remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was the second movie in that series. I can't remember the name.
No idea.
Anyway, in the second one, one of the key characters was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam, and he didn't get along with his commander at all, and his commander put him on latrine duty where he had to burn the poop, and so he booby trapped it. And it wound up blowing up all over that commander and a congressman or senator or something. And it blew poop everywhere. Anyway, reminded me of that. Somebody's got to remember what movie I'm talking about.
I wonder if that was Stripes.
No clue.
No.
Not the slightest clue.
Porta potty space launch. Yeah. All right, I finally got around that guy. Let's see. Next up is Taz. What you got for us, Taz?
Oh, me?
No, the other Taz.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. So I joined the Navy in 98. Joined to answer a call, and I ended up answering that call on September 11th, 2001. But I'll keep it lighthearted with a story from my first ship. We were doing counter-narcotics operations off of the coast of Central America. We had every Sunday we would just take a day to go outside the box and just enjoy a day, and a bunch of guys would go fishing, and I ended up getting stuck on helm duty for one of these days, and a bunch of guys were fishing off the back of the boat, and one of the guys hooked something big. We weren't sure what it was yet, and so the conning officer, he's the one who tells the helm, what they're supposed to do. He told me we had 2 throttles on the boat, split throttle, and he said, put the rudder midships, just putting it 0 degrees and split the throttles. So I sat there on that watch for about, it seemed like forever. It was probably only about 25 to 30 minutes. As the conning officer was rattling off stuff to me, and he's watching the guy with the camera on the fantail, trying to reel this fish in, and we're swinging this boat all over the freaking place trying to keep the line, aft of the boat. And he finally pulls it in, and it was probably, I can't even remember what type of fish it was that he brought in that day, but it's the biggest fish I'd ever seen. And it was so big, they brought it up to the aft gun and wrapped a rope around the barrel of the aft gun and used the hydraulics on the gun to raise that fish up off the deck. And the tail of the fish was over my head while the head of the fish was touching the deck.
Wasn't a shark?
Impressive. And it was a fun day. No, it wasn't a shark. There were several fish that were caught on that deployment. One of them was a shark. But we had a couple of marlin, swordfish,
Tuna.
It was good times.
Wow.
But that day, that conning officer looked at me and asked me if I was working on my master helmsman, because you have different levels of helmsman that you can be. The master helmsman is the top tier, and he asked me if I was working on my master helmsman, and I said, yeah, I've got a few signatures on it. I said, after the watch and after you do all the stuff, because I went down to check out, take some pictures of the fish, and said after that, bring your qual cert to me. So I brought my qual cert up to him, and he signed off. I had quite a bit that was left to sign off. He signed off on everything. Captain signed off on it, and I was master helmsman qualified after that day.
Wow. The Navy, it's not just a job, it's an adventure.
Yeah.
What kind of ship were you on, Taz?
That was on a destroyer, a Kid-class destroyer. So a little tidbit on the Kid-class destroyers, there were 4 of them. There were only 4 of those built in the entire history of the U.S. Navy, and they were built for another country. After they got built, we had a conflict with said country, and that order got canceled. So it was the only 4 turbine-driven destroyers in the United States Navy that actually owned their reduction gear sets off of the turbines to the propellers. All the rest of the United States Navy ships that were turbine-driven that had those reduction gear sets, those gear sets were leased.
Interesting. Let's see, I got Oblivion coming up behind me. Shorty's back there somewhere. He's quite a ways back. Let me look at my notes here. Next up is Shorty.
Well,
Shorty.
I was in Kaiserslautern, stationed with 66 trains, and I happened to get a run from Kaiserslautern cold storage to Berchtesgaden. That's down by Munich, Chiemsee region. Well, I picked up the trailer, and I guess I made it about half, 3/4 the way down there. On day runs, you're supposed to stop driving about 8 o'clock. Now the going on down, the reefer went out before 8 o'clock, and I pulled over. I don't know how many times I tried starting it. It was a gas reefer, and it wouldn't start. So I thought about it. If this cold storage load gets warm, it's not going to be any good. So I just kept right on trucking on down Berchtesgaden. Well, I got in there and parked, and I told them what happened. The reefer wasn't working. They checked the cooler, and everything was still good. And they kind of commended me for, driving right along. and getting the load in there. Anyway, long story short, I got a letter of commendation from brigade all the way down through to 66 trans unit.
Interesting. And for those that don't know, he's talking about a transportation unit. So he was a driver then. You see that look on my face, Thor? When that trailer appeared in front of me? That scared the bejesus out of me. That was a natural reaction. Well, the last one on the list is me. I don't really have much to say other than I served in the United States Army for 6 years. And for 2 of those years, I was stationed in Frankfurt, Germany, which is why our VTC and Euro truck is based in Frankfurt. And I did get around a little bit. Because we were our unit was spread out. I didn't go to Kaiserslautern, but I was in that vicinity. One of the places I was stationed at for a short time. It was kind of a little bit of a remote facility. But it was not too far from Kaiserslautern, as I recall. But I was a technician, so it was nothing crazy or super serious, and not like this guy in front of me who keeps jumping back and forth between me and Rick. I don't really have anything in particular other than I'm glad that I served in the military. It taught me a lot. Had a lot of great experiences, as you've heard from some of the other folks. One of the recruiting catchphrase for the Navy is that it's not just a job, it's an adventure. But that can be true for all branches of the military.
Well,
and you can really get some interesting life experiences. I never would have got to Europe had I not joined the military.
Look at that.
Willie, he got around different ports in the Mediterranean, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, I'm having some trouble here with my transmission for some reason. Here we go. Yes, Bedrock. Oh. Thor says he was at the U.S. Army base in Munich for 2 weeks back in 1978. We had one of our units. We were kind of scattered around Germany. One of our units was actually in, I'm trying to remember where it was, but it was Augsburg. I think that's near Munich.
yeah.
And we had another one near Zweibrücken, which is near France. Trying to remember the name of the town. Neubrücke. Neubrücke. It's just a little bit of a town on the Naha River. That's one of the places I was at. Bedrock's... Oh, jeez, these stupid ads. Bedrock says, hey, didn't you... Where did you go to basic training? Didn't it... Yeah, he knows. Bedrock and I coincidentally went to basic training at the same place in the same platoon, but separated by, I think, 6 years. Yeah, actually, I'm not. I forgot I was going to take that off. Not doing any Swifty counting for this. Yeah, Bedrock and I both did our basic training for the Army at Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri. And we were in the same training platoon, but again, separated by about 6 years, I think. 4 or 6 years, I forget which. So I went through my basic training starting in February of 1978. Bedrock, you can, if you'd want to share when you went through in the chat. June of 1986. Oh, 8 years difference. Wow, more than 8 years. So now that I'm pretty sure, let me double check my notes.
At least I was born then.
I got out in 87, 77 to 87.
Went to service in 1974, August to be exact.
So I think the Vietnam War was still technically going on then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It technically ended the following year.
Susan says she was 3.
Yeah, I was 2 in 86.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Rick and I are feeling pretty old right about now.
All these young people.
I know.
Jeepers, man.
I was 10.
In 86, I was driving for Decatur Brothers.
Yeah, Nicholas is right. I did swerve and hit that guy. So that would have been a Swifty.
I was
What,
only
the cement truck?
No, there was a car.
It was a car.
Is that Taz?
I was only 8.
8. Wow.
So you were born in 78, same year I joined the military?
Yeah.
And didn't you also serve on aircraft carriers or a aircraft carrier?
I did serve on one that was the USS Carl Vinson.
Okay. That seems like it'd be a cool ship to be on.
Were you the helmsman?
Yeah. I actually had cross-rated at that point. I was went into a completely different field. So I didn't get to call on the helm of the carrier. I wanted to, and I asked, but and it was set up to do it, but the other job that I was doing didn't have the time to break free from that to get up there.
Still, just being on that ship, gotta be an experience.
Yeah, carrier life is very interesting. You know, you got when it's fully complemented, you got over 5,000 people on board a vessel. It's
Swimming cities.
interesting time. Yeah,
It's like a small city.
it is.
It's amazing. Well, go ahead, Rick.
You had F-14s on the flight deck when you were in?
We did. We were one of the last deployments that had F-14s on deck. I think there was one ship after us that had F-14s on deck.
So are we stopped?
Yeah, there was. It looked like there was a truck. I don't know what it was doing. Was that?
Willie's,
I don't know.
Willie
Willie's
was
having a bit of a
going on.
dance.
That was Willie going from side to side. That's why I hit my brakes.
He's
No, we
Stopped on the
stopped
side.
on the side.
I'm going to bring the speed down a little bit, down to 50, let you guys catch up again.
I'm gonna push Willie.
He's probably trying to get his balance back.
So Willie and Shorty both got the Mexican jumping beans in their trailers. Okay.
So we managed this convoy a little bit differently, partially because, well, not partially, mostly because there's so many of us in it at the beginning. 11, I think we had. So everybody's been really good about monitoring their talking and about, you know, things that are not related to the overall convoy. And I wanted to do that so that those folks who did have a story to share could do so without, you know, so that you guys could hear it. And now we've got through all that. And then one more thing I want to mention, when we get to the delivery, and that's why it's been a little bit quiet and subdued. But once we get to the delivery, Drive is going to act as the marshaller. He's going to corral all the cats, and he's going to direct traffic at the delivery, so that we could try and make sure that we're not getting in each other's way. So
Tess is swerving.
Ooh.
is Taz drinking some of Willie's
sorry.
Coronas?
Just keeping the tires clean.
It looks like we're all caught up, so I'm just going to take the speed back up to 60 again.
Okay.
English.
Yeah, my England is great.
Yeah, you just speak proper.
Thor says he met 3
Most
American
proper.
students that lived on the base. They invited me to stay while my motorcycle got repaired. I was on my way home from Sicily and had a little accident. Well, that's nice. I actually met some American students, going to, one of them at least anyway, was going to medical school in Germany. And I didn't know that was a thing.
Why not?
Because we have medical schools in the States.
Yeah, but how much do you pay?
I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of
But
money.
I would think even
Yeah,
in
you-
Germany it would be a lot because you're not a resident. Pay
No,
full price.
it's free also for international students.
Really?
You just, lodging is your problem, of course, but otherwise,
I did not know that. And maybe
But
he
that's-
told me that at the time, but I don't remember.
but that's pretty much all over Europe. You have a small fee, it's maybe $200 per semester, but that's pretty much it.
Watch out for that
Where are
car,
we just-
Oblivion.
Are we just doing the one run?
Yeah, I see.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're already over, going to be over time for a normal convoy or live stream.
yeah, and 1 hour after bedtime, yeah.
Yep.
Look at Willie with his 1,000 horsepower truck. Now he's cutting off.
Whoa!
Oh!
Right, you all.
Close. That was close.
I was waiting for Pugwash to slam into the guardrail. As
I was
Willie
waiting to go
comes
over the top of it.
Right, general consensus, we're about 5 minutes out. I've got 14 minutes left on my driving time. I'm talking real time now. Do
Oh,
we want to stop before
No.
we make delivery?
I got 3.5 hours left on the clock and under 2 hours. What the navigation says.
keep in mind that you're going to be waiting at the delivery to get in for a while unless you're first.
third at the moment. I'll just push through to get finished.
It depends on how many pull-ups Pugwash has to do. He's
No,
gonna set a record or not.
He's behind me.
Drive, as you get up close to that scale coming up,
Yep.
can you see, is there a sleep trigger in there?
There's a sleep trigger on the other. Yeah, that's on the other side of the road. There is a
Yeah.
sleep trigger on the next set scales, I think.
There is?
You're right. Yeah.
Okay.
There is.
Yes, there is, yeah.
I'm gonna pull in and get a coffee. Anybody else in the back ought to do the same, just so you don't run out of time.
Yeah. I
There's
promise.
it. Oh, there, yeah.
I got about 4 hours on mine, but I'm gonna probably do the same thing.
Yeah. So
Make sure I
we'll.
get on.
I'm going to keep going. I'll slow roll. I'm going to drag the speed down to 45.
Green light, so I keep going.
So I'm going to sit at 50. So those that want to get inside, get a coffee. You've got the
So
chance
far-
to be able to catch us up.
So far, no one.
I got a red, but I'm pulling in anyway, so I'll just hit the scale and then get a coffee.
I got a green.
Spark, do you want to get in front of me
Green
so you
too,
can
but
get
I'm
a
gonna
person
get
in?
a coffee.
This truck's coming out.
Yeah, I saw it.
We're coming off at the first exit past the scales.
Yeah, I need to get by the UPS guy before. Oh, we have 2 lanes. Oh.
Good.
I got a green on the scales when I'm pulling in for the coffee. And I gotta have a break for a short.
That should give us a little bit of leeway to get 1 or 2 in before the rest of the crowd turn up at least.
Yeah.
We might lose 1 or 2 people as we come into Ogden with traffic lights and turn-ins and stuff like that as well.
Jeez, I'm not getting a trigger.
They're right at the front for me. You're almost out of the box before you picked it up.
Oh, I think I need to move over a little bit then. Willie, did you get a trigger there?
Thought I did, but I keep going into that.
Text chat mode?
Yeah.
I think we need to move down to where Pugwash was.
Yeah. I had to go right to the end of the box to get, and it's only there for a split second. I had to reverse back to get it.
For those that are
Oblivion, did
still
you get
running,
one?
we're coming off at the next
No,
one.
still not.
It must be more in the center of the parking area.
Oh, get out of it, you.
Oh. Wow,
Yeah,
you're
come
not
on.
kidding
We're
about
to
a
the
very small sleep
Yeah,
trigger.
it's lit, blinking, you missed it.
Yeah.
I have lights, they're green.
Willie, I got one right here. If you want to come over here, if you didn't get it.
Right here.
Okay.
Just had to back up and. Okay.
Another set of lights, still green.
Nope.
Going yellow, and the next set after that are red.
Yeah.
All right. So now
I-
what are we taking off or what?
Yeah, we're not dilly dallying here. We got to catch up. Not everybody stopped.
Yeah, I had to give leeway for my 47 pull-ups. I needed a bit of extra time.
Gonna set a record today?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it today. I'm gonna break.
Okay,
I'm gonna
turning-
break 50.
Turning right at the bottom of the hill, it's a very sharp bend, more than 90 degrees. You probably need plenty of space to make your turns.
Who crashed into me?
Sorry.
Oh, that. Yeah. Almost without damage.
Yeah, that is a nice sharp corner. Wow.
Oh,
Okay, drop-off point's looking promising. It looks like there's a good amount of space in there. There is a long straight road leading up to the gates for Nagel as well. I'm going to get in there and I'll give you a heads up as soon as I figure out what I'm going to do.
Yep. Maybe you're done when the lights are finally done here.
Yeah, I'm stuck at lights as well.
So.
Whoa. Oof.
Whoa, jeez, I can't believe I drift so quickly. Glance over at the chat. Next thing I know, I'm about to hit the guardrail on the left side.
Are you okay back there, Shorty?
I'm stuck a little bit here.
Yeah, I saw you go over the edge.
Let's see if I can get this son of a gun out.
Is this nice canal?
you didn't go wonky again, did you?
Yeah.
He went for a little spin there.
Ooh, this is the exit.
Okay, Nagel's yard is not extremely big, so if you just hang fire on the access road, Striker,
Yeah.
I will.
When I finally get there.
Yeah. Are we wanting to ditch trailers as soon as we've unloaded, Boomer, or do you want us to keep the trailers?
Is there room?
Not really.
I would suggest ditch as soon as you can.
Okay. Then that's what we'll do.
Finally.
We're getting rid of our trailers once we get where we're going.
Yeah, as soon as you deliver.
So
Yeah.
I would suggest deliver, pull out, ditch your trailer, so you're not in the way of other people getting in.
Are you sure you want to have one of those trailers just for a photo shoot or no?
No.
Okay then.
I mean, I took pictures before we left. I think I did anyway. Line's back
Okay,
here.
so my drop-off, Striker, was the first place on the right-hand side.
It looks to be further inbound.
I'd like to thank everyone who showed up for the live stream in the middle of the week.
Be honored.
It was it's not a normal time frame. I'd like to thank everyone who participated in the convoy and shared a story or just drove.
So, I was just going to say, Taz, if you know where your parking space is, if you can get in there without being in Striker's way, that'd be great.
I think Taz is the same spot I do.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Yeah, Taz has got the same spot I do.
Yeah,
No
I'm
problem.
done.
So once he's pretty much in, if you want to start pulling in, Rick, and pull past Taz, obviously be aware that Striker's coming out.
Yeah.
So you start making your way in now, mate.
And basically, I ran right in the back of the drive when I had to go get repairs, so that's what happened to me.
Oh, right. That's it. So if you hang fire there for a minute, please, Rick.
Yep.
When Taz pulls out, you can start making your way in. If you keep creeping forward, Pugwash.
Okay.
Dismissed. Yep.
Can you see your drop-off point, Pugwash?
Yeah, it's right up the far end.
Right, okay, so
Yeah.
when Rick gets
Beyond
most of his
where-
way in, if you go past him and start getting
Beyond where
yourself
Rick is.
parked up,
It's beyond Rick.
you'll probably take all night doing that.
Yeah. Just drop the clock. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Why do I always get the rough end of the stick when it comes to parking?
I have no idea.
I'm an expert.
Who's after you, Pugwash? Is it you, Boomer?
Don't know who's behind me.
I don't know. I'm not even there yet.
Going through Rick.
Yep.
I thought I was behind Rick.
Unloading now.
So when you turn left there, Boomer, you'll see Taz, Striker and myself parked up on the left-hand side. If you keep to the right and just pull past us.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming out.
Oh, come on. Get around.
I think there's a choice of 2 parking spaces, Boomer. So if you creep forward towards the Kuhn and Nagel sign on your right-hand side, and then just let me know which drop-off point you have.
Okay.
Come on.
I am in the first door.
Okay, get yourself in there.
Okay, I'm going to let's see. I think I got enough room to turn left and pull straight and back in. I think.
Okay, I'm done.
You know what? I think I am.
Okay, Willie, if you keep creeping forward for me, please.
I'm going to go ahead and turn around then.
Get past Boomer.
Where's your parking space, Willie?
Take a second. If nobody hits me.
What's up, Willie? I'm maneuvering.
Yeah, Willie's going where the yard dog is parked. Sorry, Boomer's going where the yard dog's parked.
Next to it.
Well, guys, I'm stuck so hard I can't even move, so I'm going to have to cancel the load.
Are you still back at the scale?
Yeah. Yeah, I bounced over somehow into the comedian lane or comedian strip coming out. I'm stuck so tight, truck won't even move nor the trailer.
Okay.
I've
You can't-
tried everything I can figure, so I'm gonna have to cancel out on this one.
All right.
It's been
Try
nice
Dev?
riding with you guys anyway.
You should
Try
or,
dev
you,
mode?
you should
Um,
quick travel here after you dismiss your load.
or
trailer?
or check the towing
Okay.
function to the next.
Can't. Well, he could, but he'd lose the load anyway.
Oh, okay.
What about dev, Boomer?
Can't. Not with the World of Trucks load.
World of Trucks
Oh, I
don't
thought
matter.
it wasn't World of Trucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's
It is.
your drop-off point, Oblivion?
You good,
I
Boomer?
still don't see it.
Yeah,
I've
go ahead,
been
Willie.
The next to the boomer, I think so, but I don't see it.
Shorty, once you cancel your load and dismiss your trailer, do a quick travel to Ogden and then just drive over here, so you can be in the
Good. I can do
photo.
that.
Give me a shout out when you see your parking space, please, Oblivion.
Behind the boomer, I see. Yeah.
Where Boomer is.
Oh, why did I do that?
Coming out, Oblivion. All right, I'll turn inside of you. Go ahead. Well, assuming it's clear otherwise.
Hang fire there a sec, please, Casey. Which one are you parking in?
Oblivion is. I'm just waiting right now for him.
Okay. As soon as
Alright,
Willie gets out of the way.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to dismiss my trailer right now.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you have a spot marked out, earmarked for us? For photo?
I didn't. I just got myself out of there just to just so I could help you guys all get in.
Yeah, if you want to take photos, then I'm out for today.
So when Casey, when Oblivion gets most of the way into his parking spot, if you want to drive past him and set yourself up for the reverse.
Yeah, just go through Willie.
What do you want me?
Over here with the rest of us?
Outside.
So just so you guys, and I guess I've said it a couple times, but Stryker's it's late for him and he's got to get up early in the morning.
Yeah.
He may not join us for the photo. Drive, what do you... Go ahead.
5.5 hours until the alarm clock goes.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I completely understand.
Yeah. So I'm out for today.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Stryker. It was good to have you. It's good to have you back in the Discord again, driving, and nice to have you back in a convoy, representing Germany.
So game close. Finally.
Have a good night, Stryker.
Yeah. What's left of it?
You guys too.
Right.
Thanks for joining in.
Bye.
Sleep well, man. Sleep well.
The drive on the left, we have that little parking area for cars. What do you think if we back up to that parking area facing where we are now?
That works for me. There is an AI truck wanting to get past, so I think as long as we leave the space for him to get past, we should be all right.
Still over there? Anybody got their flashers on? Oh, I guess I do.
So we've got Oblivion, who's just parking up now. Amiga,
Okay.
who's just going into his space now, and that should be the last one.
I guess we're in this guy's way now.
What you got? We can get out of his way
Just-
if he pays us.
Just down the road, right after this warehouse that we're sitting next to, there's some fuel silos. We might be able to back in there.
You want to go scout it out?
Yeah, it's just on the right-hand side. Just the other side of the tracks.
The reason why I was looking at this this area here next to us is because when we adjust the sunlight facing us, we'd be facing into the sunlight. On that spot on the right, I think the sunlight will be behind us no matter what we do. Unless you turn around right there.
Yeah, I thought I'd check this first. Yeah, we can do this right here.
I wonder if this truck wants to turn.
Yeah,
left
that's what
into
I
the
thought. This
parking
guy
lot.
wants to turn left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured he's doing.
Okay, where are we going now?
Ogden.
No.
Sorry about that,
Yeah.
Oblivion.
I'm in Ogden.
I should have looked before I backed up.
Well, Shorty, look on the map for where we are and just drop a pin.
Pug wash.
Everybody moving? Oh, I see y'all. Okay.
Pug wash, that truck is trying to get in behind you.
He's trying to
Wow.
hit Willie.
I'm trying to get out of the way.
There he goes.
I think we were both doing a soft through shuffle with him.
I think that's the last one of us is now tipped.
Let's go park over there by Taz. See if we can all fit.
Oh, speaking of porta potties, there's a whole
Yeah,
whack
don't-
of them.
Don't let Bedrock near it.
They'll blow him up.
Wait for the big flash.
Yeah, Nicholas, I was thinking the same thing. He says he hopes that those rails aren't active. Probably just a service line.
We hope.
No, I was thinking the same thing. I'm saying I hope no train comes. Everything else has been hitting me today.
Train comes and pushes Willie out of line.
Yeah.
Bye.
Not everything, Willie. I haven't hit you yet.
Yeah, you did.
I think
When?
Willie's gonna scratch my paint.
When
you
was it I hit you, Willie?
Well, maybe you did.
Not today.
Okay.
Well, when you get here, you'll have to bump him just for good measure.
Yeah. After this train goes by.
I should take that turn signal off of Rick's truck.
He's not using it anyway.
Yeah.
He's got another one on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Oblivion's gonna be parked on the tracks. Nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully no train shows up.
And Shorty.
Gonna push Oblivion down the road a little bit.
Train horn. Let me see.
Yeah, we need a train horn.
The other cab over's gone.
There we go. There's a train horn.
You just waited on Shorty?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Good.
I think.
Yeah, you're still a ways away. Feel free to blow through any red lights.
That's what I'm doing.
You don't have a load. You're not going to get penalized too much.
So, just while we're waiting, Boomer, quick question. How do you think it works having somebody marshal in the drivers to get them into the parking spaces at the end?
I don't even have to think about it. It's the right thing to do. It just makes a lot of sense.
That was quicker tonight than it was Sunday. You're getting sort of people circling round and round. Oh, I need fuel. I need this. I need that. And you still had people trying to get into park and being cut off and chopped up.
He doesn't have it, Nicholas.
This is a lot easier.
It's always tough when you don't know who's on first.
Yep. Yeah, we just needed to get back to that.
Who
we
is on?
Kind of drifted away from that a little bit. We should probably flash the time while we're waiting, just so we're all in the daylight. Drive, I think you're the only one who hasn't done it yet of us.
He gets his timing wrong. See?
I see what you mean. So busy looking for the commands, he forgets to say anything.
I forgot I was muted.
I'm sure he was thinking it.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
He was thinking of it. 3. Okay.
Sorry, I'll do it now. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Boomer, thanks again for letting me be part of today.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm basically working all the time, so this is nice.
Right. You've been out of pocket far too often, far too much. I know life comes first. Is that Willie?
Is that me what?
Well, he's driving like Willie. Not Willie, but Shorty, rather.
Shorty.
Is that Willie?
No, it's Shorty.
Willie driving like me?
I think well, oh, I won't say.
Gonna be nice today.
I promised that I would be quiet today.
And it's been very noticeable.
Yeah.
There's been a distinct lack of Corona.
Right, Thor.
Yeah.
Where you going, Shorty? You drove right past us.
I did.
He didn't see us at all.
I wonder where all those trucks were.
I mean, we should have had drive up front showing that he'd be the best marshaller anyway because he's got the flags, the Union Jack all over him. You can't miss that, I don't think.
It's definitely distinctive. Yeah, those tracks are pretty aggressive.
Look at Shorty bouncing around all over the place. That's
You should have saw him when he hit the. You should have saw him when he hit the median.
Where in the world can I park here?
Right
beside
next
Oblivion.
to
Right next
yeah,
to
right next to Oblivion. Yes, what those guys said.
There's no trains coming, so you'll be okay, Shorty. Don't worry.
Just back in next to Oblivion.
And if a train does come, we'll send you a get well card or something.
Probably send me a get something card, all right?
Send you a bunch of grapes.
We can all wave at Shorty as he's going down the tracks.
Yeah.
Shorty, are you having trouble with your internet again?
Oh, he's a bit.
Look at him bouncing around.
He's really wayward.
It's a server lag. I think.
Rain's won't be today.
That's what I said. This thing is doing all kinds of hiccups, or I don't know what they call it.
Well, his
Lags,
latency
or-
his latency is fine. He's in the green.
I don't know what's going on there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to go forward, not backward.
Maybe somebody snuck some Mexican jumping beans in your fuel tank. Oh,
Don't
you're
scratch
you're
my
gonna hit
dog.
Oblivion. You're gonna hit Oblivion.
That's a Swifty.
Trying to get.
Just polish the truck.
He was thinking of doing a new paint job.
I don't want to repaint my truck.
He didn't like that bumper.
Oh, she's looking good. She's looking better.
Wish is gonna be. A
Oh,
full picture.
silence. Finally.
There you go.
I don't want to worry you, Shorty, but there's a train coming.
I will jump out and go to
Jump
Omega.
out of the box.
Go to the Omegas, Kevin.
Knock that train right out the box.
Knock it out the box.
Not hard to
they're
do in
easy to
GTA
knock out,
5.
too. Those trains
okay.
easy to knock out.
I've got mine. Thank you.
Got mine.
Yep.
I got mine.
Same.
Okay, got mine.
Okay, wait, this thing. Stick one.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for being here, both in the audience and in the convoy. This has been memorable for a Remembrance Day. And thank you again to Nicholas for creating these awesome trailer skins on such short notice.
They came out good too.
They came out really good. And
Thank you.
Happy
Yeah.
on or Veterans Day. So I almost said the wrong one.
Guys,
I heard.
Don't.
all right, well, I guess that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you again to everyone for being here. And we'll be back on Friday. In fact, I'll be doing a one-on-one, or have scheduled a one-on-one convoy with Wiz Nation to show off his new truck skin, which you saw earlier today. Hopefully everything's okay on his end. And we'll see you then.